Notes from my December 2025 reading of a Sand County Almanac by Aldo Leopold. Today is Wednesday, 10 December 2025. And here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, talk through my book and reading notes for my December 2025 reading of a book of observations on natural cycles and organisms. A Sand County Almanac by Aldo Leopold is initially published in 1949. This is a 1989 Oxford University Press special commemorative edition paperback, ISBN in the video description. I started the book on Sunday, 7 December 2025 and finished the book on Wednesday, 10 December 2025. It was 228 pages, including the About the Author section. It took me 4 days of reading, 50 pages Sunday, 7 December, 40 pages Monday, 8 December, 50 pages Tuesday, 9 December, and 88 pages Wednesday, 10 December, which is today. It's wind blowing out there really strong. The lights have flickered. It looks like it's supposed to continue to about like 10 p.m. tonight. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to finish the book in case the power goes out. Charge devices, read book, film this video, charge devices, that kind of thing. So there we go. It has kind of different sections, an approach of observations of nature, like kind of going through the calendar year, so a January to December cycle, and then it is followed up by kind of observations by geographic area, and then is followed up by kind of discussions of different concepts. But even in the discussion of different concepts or topics in relation to nature and wildlife and the wilderness and stuff like that, it takes kind of an observational approach to that, to the different concepts and topics. And so this is a great one. This is one, I was a textbook for a class, an environmental science class I took back when I was a student at Shoreline Community College. And so I think it was in 2000, like spring 2010 term was when I took that class, if I'm recalling correctly. And I graduated from there in June 2010 with my Associates of Arts and Sciences degree with a focus in mathematics. And this is the class I took. Or this isn't a class, this is a textbook for a class I took of my own choosing. So not a required course, a Tanis pick. Okay. And I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Towards the end of the book, it brought up military experienced civilians meet wildlife. And that is me in World War III. I kept indoor squirrels to keep them safe from the angry murmurs of humans carried on the wind. Yes, there we go. All right, and then I've flagged like 4 things. All right, page 6. There are 2 spiritual dangers in not owning a farm. One is the danger of supposing that breakfast comes from the grocery, and the other that heat comes from the furnace. Unquote. And I was like, that's great. Yes. How many people remember that breakfast does not originate at the grocery store? It originates somewhere else. So that's a good one. All right. There's page 77, biblical page. The squirrels referee the contest by gnawing out the scar tissue when it begins unduly to shrink the amplitude of their front door. Unquote. So he talks about how squirrels actually have like a hole in a tree, and then if scar tissue forms and starts to close the opening of the hole in the tree, the squirrel actually gnaws it off. It's like, I think it's something. All right, page 166. To him who seeks in the woods and mountains only those things obtainable from travel or golf, the present situation is tolerable. But to him who seeks something more, recreation has become a self-destructive process of seeking but never quite finding, a major frustration of mechanized society. That's page 166. That's still true today. This was in 1949. This was weird. So some things don't have change. We hope they do change and go back to Native American ways, though. And then page 199, relegating grizzlies to Alaska is about like relegating happiness to heaven. One may never get there. Yeah, which is a reminder of don't plan too far in advance, or one might not ever quite reach the destination. So there we go. Those are my notes for my December 2025 reading of a Sand County Almanac by Aldo Leopold.